Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Jay Hollingshed, your personal high performance mindset coach and public speaker, welcoming you back to another episode of my 7 pillars of mental performance in 365 days. Once again, I am Jay Hollingshed, your host. This is episode 291 of 365. Today is Thursday, day 5 of the week. We will be discussing imagery and visualization, which is pillar number 5 of 7, imagery and visualization. Now, before we do that, I got to give a shout out to everybody who's checking in and tuning in on time, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for class. We got my daughter Jaleesa Hollingshed, my brother AJ, my man Jet White. What's up, Jet? I appreciate you tuning in, man. All right, if you are watching this on repeat, I thank you for watching on repeat as well. Uncle Herb Henley, all the way from Memphis, Tennessee. What's up, Lieutenant Herb? I appreciate you for watching as well. So I got a lot of information I want to try to drop on you tonight. So I want to go ahead and jump right into it. Imagery and visualization. I'm going to bring to you tonight some information. Actually, I'm pulling from one of my workshops to drop off some information to you. Now, I'm going to talk about maintaining a consistent vision. Maintaining a consistent vision. So, what is maintaining a consistent vision? Maintaining a consistent vision is keeping the consistency, the same picture in your head. You have the same image, the same imagination, the same visualization of you have for yourself, for your higher self, the same vision you have for your goals, for your whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. You have that same vision. You know what it looks like to be in that role, to be in that position of you having achieved that goal or manifested whatever it is you're trying to do. So you know what that is. Keep that same vision. Why? So why maintain a consistent vision? You want to maintain that consistent vision. You want to maintain that consistent vision because putting that vision out into the atmosphere, you want to put that same picture out over and over and over again. You keep thinking about that same picture. You keep meditating on that same picture that's in your head. When you do that, all thought energies are energies that you are putting out into the universe. These are energies you are putting out, and you know the energy is reciprocated. The energies you put out or you give out, they come back to you. So when you put your thought energies out there, they come back to you in the form of circumstances. So when you put that same picture out there over and over, it's going to come back to you in the form of that thought or that particular circumstance. Now, why is this important? Let me break this down real quick to you. Now, have you ever seen a kid in a grocery store? A kid in a grocery store following their mom around, and they get close to the register, right? So the kid grabs the potato chips. Mom, look, Mom, these are the 2 for $1. Next thing you know, the kid, Mom say, put it back. The kid puts it back. Then the kid grabs a Snicker bar. Mom, look, these on sale. Mom said, put it back. Then the kid grabs something else, some bubble gum. The kid grabs some little Tic Tacs. The kid grabs a toy or whatever. The kid keeps putting different things in front of its mom, his or her mom, to try and purchase. He or she wants to have something, but they don't know what it is they want. They are inconsistent in their message of what they are presenting to their mom. So what is mom going to do? She's going to give the same thing back. If you keep giving that inconsistent message over and over and over, then you are putting no thing in front of your mom for your mom to get you. Nothing, no thing. So what is mom going to do? She's going to give you no thing, nothing. The same thing when we put our mental energies into the universe. We look at it this way. We got this picture in our head. Oh, I'm doing this now. Yeah, I'm doing this. So I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about this. All week long, I'm thinking about this one picture. Boom. You see somebody on TV doing something you think might be cool. So you start thinking about that picture. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about that. Boom. Next thing you know, you see your neighbor doing something different. Oh, I kind of like that now. Okay, I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about that. You ain't no different from the kid in the store trying to give his mom everything, saying, look, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. You're putting those energies out there to be reciprocated back to you. Now, when you do that, it's just like the mom is going to give the kid the same thing the universe is going to give you. The energies that you put out there are going to be reciprocated back to you. Confusion, okay? you are not going to receive the circumstances, or better yet, you are going to receive circumstances based on what you put out there. Confused circumstances because you put out a confused message. Now, if you got that same vision you keep in your head over and over, that vision of certainty, that vision of consistency, that vision of clarity, you know exactly what it is you want. You keep sending that picture out there over and over and over and over and over again. And then the universe will be like, okay, yeah, this is what you want. Let's see what we can do about that. Let's see if we can send some circumstances your way to where you can meet certain people who can do something for you, or certain people who can pull this or pull that together for you. That's what's going to happen. Just like if that kid kept presenting the same thing to mom over and over and over, if that kid kept giving that mom that same toy, mom, I want this toy. Mom, I want this toy. Mom, I want this toy. Mom doesn't get it. But every time they go back to the grocery store for like 3 or 4 weeks, the kid puts up the same toy. Mom, I want this toy. Mom, I want this toy. Eventually, mom gets the message. Okay, this child knows exactly what it wants this toy. Now, I'm going to wrap this up real quick. I got to jump to what I was going to bring to you from my workshop. The thing is, how do you maintain that consistent vision? Or better yet, how do you create that vision? Due to the interest of time, I'm only going to give you the steps, the instructions. I don't have time to work this through as if you were in one of my workshops. So I'm going to leave you the instructions, and you got to go back and rewatch this and do it on your own. So here we go. First thing you do, you take 5 to 7 minutes, minimum 5 to 7 minutes. You detail and you outline your clear vision, okay? You get pen and paper and you're going to write down. We're going to go down through the 5 senses. The first thing, close your eyes. That 5 to 7 minutes, you picture yourself in your ideal goal. You picture yourself doing what it is that you want to do. You picture yourself, and this mic is not doing what I want it to do. I'm going to hold it. So you picture yourself doing what it is you want to do. You picture yourself in that perfect ideal role that you want. And once you picture that, you sit there and you focus on that for a good 5 to 7 minutes, looking at the actions. What are you doing? What are you doing? How are things working around you? So the first thing, going through your 5 senses, you're going to write down after your 5 to 7 minutes, you're going to write down exactly what you see. What do you see yourself wearing? What do you see around you? What's happening around you? Is anything moving? What colors do you see? Give it clear, vivid, make it real. Everything. You're going to write down everything about your picture or your video if you have something going on in your head. Same thing with hearing. What are you hearing? The sounds you hear as you go through and do it, whatever it is you do. After the 5 or 7 minutes, write down what you hear. Be specific and precise. Same thing with your smell. What are you smelling? What's the atmosphere like? What do you smell in the air as you do what you do? Okay? Same thing with what you feel. You're going to feel things 2 ways. You're going to feel something physically and emotionally. You can be out in the wind, and if the wind is blowing, it's a little bit chilly, you write that down. And if the wind is not blowing and you feel something emotionally, some strength, then you want to go through that. But go through all of your 5 senses, okay? My time is winding up. I'm trying to get this done in 10 minutes, but go through all of your 5 senses, okay? Now, once you do that, you have that picture. Every night before you meditate, every night before you go to bed, you read over that entire thing. You go to bed, you're going to dream about it. Every day you get up, you read over it, you take that with you in your mind every day until it happens. And my 10 minutes is almost up. So that's all I have for today. Imagery and visualization, episode 291 of 365. I'm Jay Hollingshed. Be well, stay blessed, and through love, be a blessing. God bless. Rewind this tape. Go back and do this stuff.